Come follow the brick wall. It's your girl Eva K, and I'm ready to eat. Hey, who ready to eat with me? Who ready to come bread with me? Let's break bread. Come break bread with me. Let's break bread. We about to eat this food and get fed. Come break bread with me. Let's break bread. Now bow your head, hey, cause we gotta say the grace, cause we about to eat. We about to eat. I can't wait to eat. Let's eat, big girls. Are you ready to eat? Come eat with me and let's talk. I want to get all in your business. What you gotta say? What you gotta say? I'm ready to laugh and I'm ready to play. Come on and break bread with your girl Eva K. Let's break bread. Okay? Hey, what is going on? I miss you guys. Do y'all miss me? Today, we are going to have story time. So I'm going to talk about the journey of how I went from my luscious locks to rocking a bald head, okay? So I have a couple of things up here. I'm also, because I love my hair, I love playing with my hair, but of course, you know, it's going to be a couple of months before I can play with my hair. So I went to Seal Beauty over on Kingston Pike and got some little hair wax colors. So we're going to see. I got purple and gold. So we're going to see how this look on my head. My kids have been planning this. So my son's dreads are purple and gold, and my daughter's little braids are purple and gold as well. I have got this pay it forward jar because I do run a store at the Break Bread Studios. We have all kind of stuff for the kids. We have ices, chips, pops. Coming in a couple of weeks, we'll have hot dogs and nachos and stuff for the kids in my area because I do live in a close-knit neighborhood, and there's always a lot of little kids come over and want to play or whatever. So my homegirl, Kiana Kirkland, I have her business card right here, and I will post a picture. Kiana over at Glam Glass. I will post a picture at the end of the video. She made me this pay it forward jar because some people come and say they have too much money or they want to donate. I put it in this jar. And so when my little neighborhood kids come and they don't have enough money or whatever, they want something else and their mom only sent them with $1, that's fine. I just reach in my pay it forward jar and you know, they can get whatever they want because it's money there for them. And I do this for the kids, you know. And also, she made me my glass. It says, be mindful. Excuse my nails. Look at my ring, guys. So, because I'm parched. It's hot outside today, but it's a beautiful day. It is Sunday, so I got my neck bones on. I got my cabbage, macaroni and cheese in the oven, and my cornbread. So yes, we're going to eat good. So I'm going to put this over to the side. Now, I had my dreadlocks for 5 years. My husband had his dreadlocks. I don't like to call them dreadlocks because the connotation of that the dreads was like they're dreadful, they're awful. So our locks. My husband had his locks for 10 years. I had mine for 5. They are now in these boxes. I was reading up on some stuff. I don't know if it's true or not, but they just say how hair is sacred. So I didn't want to just throw away our locks. My husband said he don't think he would ever reattach his, and I don't think I would ever reattach mine. That is a part of our past that we cut off and we let go. So I wrote a letter to my dreads. I'm going to read it, and then we're going to get into the story of how I came about even having locks and why I cut my locks. So, put it on the Dr. Seuss card. But on it, it says, on November 25th, 2019, we joined our hands together and prayed before we cut our beautiful locks. Each lock takes you on an adventure of our individual struggles. That was written by me. I don't think DJ wrote to his. I told him to, but I don't think he did. So, yes, I am a little extra. So I wrapped our locks up into these satin pillowcases just because I didn't want them like in a bag or just all over the place. So yeah, these are my locks. Oh, I miss them. They missing a couple. And we're going to get into that too. So, yes. So, these are my luscious locks. Look at that. I miss my hair some days. And then some days, I love rocking the short style, you know. And then I'll show y'all DJs. And at the end of the video, I also post like a little snippet. Because I went live when DJ cut his hair. Because I was just in awe. I didn't believe my husband was going to really cut his hair. Like, I was like, man, you love your hair too much. And we had talked about cutting his hair. He was like, man, I never cut my hair. I've been growing my hair so long. I ain't cut mine. And he cut his hair for me. I didn't ask him to, but like I said, we're going to get into all that. And I'll show y'all how long his hair was. And I also post some updated pictures of us at the end too of how short his hair was.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I didn't think you was going to really cut your hair with me, bro. Oh, DJ. It's all gone. Oh, shit.
Told you I'm a little extra. Y'all, I cannot believe he let all this go. Look how long his hair was. Like, and my husband is a big guy, you know, and these came down midways all the way to his butt, some of them, like this one. Like, so, yeah. So, okay, y'all see the locks. Now, and so I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning, and I'm going to bring y'all up current, okay? So, in 2012, I was living in Chattanooga. I was going to UTC. I decided to go natural. I originally went to the hairdresser to get a perm or a relaxer. Well, you know, we call them perms. We change them out a lot. I had originally went to get a relaxer. And the girl was just like, she had these long locks in her hair. And I was like, I really love your hair. She was like, I want you to know, I mean, I booked you, but I hate doing relaxers. She was like, girl, you need to go natural. She was like, you need to love yourself enough to go natural. I was like, no, thank you. I don't think that's for me. And she was like, but it is for you or whatever. Because if you know me, like, before I went natural, I was all about my relaxers, my Kiki twists. My homegirl Kayla used to do my Kiki twists. Everybody, I let everybody do my hair because I believe in supporting a little bit of everybody. But my micros, I love my weave. I love my wigs. I wasn't really into, we didn't have frontals and all that back then. Well, they probably had them, but that was for like the celebrities. But I love getting my hair done. And I spent a lot of money on my hair because to me, your hair and your teeth is the first thing people see, and that just need to be up the par. So I was like, okay, I'll go natural. It was kind of like a peer pressure thing, and everybody in 2012, not everybody, but a lot of women was going over to the natural movement. So, boom. I was like, okay. So she was like, well, you know I'm going to have to cut this relaxer, the rest of it that you have in your hair, out. I was like, okay. So she cut my hair, and y'all, I was looking crazy. I was so ashamed. I went and, slapped some. She tried to, like, do, like, a little silk press, I guess you would call it, bump situation. I was like, this is ugly. So I had it braided, and I had got my hair, I wore my hair in braids. Torsia used to do my hair. Comfort used to do my hair. A lot of people in Chattanooga, I used to have them do my hair. So, boom. Fast forward, I meet my husband. No, fast forward, I meet my husband. I am now his boss. I didn't know he was my husband at the time, but he was one of my employees, and we had a level 6 client over at Saratoma, and she pulled my hair out. I had some they were so beautiful, y'all. I had some long Senegalese twists. 30 inches. Birdie had did my hair and it was 30 inches down to my butt. I'm gonna have to find a picture. I mean, they was just, oh, I thought I was everything. You hear me? Went to work with my hair like in a little top bun. I don't know if my client didn't like it, but she had a behavior that day. And I mean, she wrapped her hand up in my hair and pulled, like she was pulling my hair like it was a fight. End up pulling that, like, at the time, while I'm still on the clock, it was only maybe like 5 or 6 of them that came out. But they came out in the middle. I'm talking about my long Senegalese twists. They came out in the middle, and attached to them, you could see like the little hair with the little white thing at the end. So I was like, oh my gosh, like she really pulled at my hair. So that whole day I had a headache. You know, I went to the doctor. Of course, they told me I couldn't get workman's comp because it was more cosmetic. So they sent me to a dermatologist. The dermatologist took a sample because it was like real itchy and nasty. And I could feel that it was bald because by the next day, more of my Senegalese was on my pillow when I woke up. So boom. Go to the dermatologist. They take a biopsy sample of my skin. Found out I had MRSA on my head. Got it from the client. And she also gave me trauma alopecia. So my hair was like bald. I mean, it was crazy. Like I was crying. It was bald. Like I couldn't even find a wig fast enough. I ended up going to like Hair Plus and just grabbing any wig. I couldn't even look at myself. I had to get a couple of people to help me take the rest of the Senegalese twist out. They had to put on gloves because I had MRSA on my scalp, and the doctor was like, you don't need to wear anything that's going to pull on your hair. So you have to get these out of your head. So I was like, okay, I ended up quitting it. Okay, so yeah. I was going to quit the job then, but I didn't because they gave me like some more money on the hour to keep me there, but they wouldn't give me workman's comp. And like I'm talking about, I had migraines for weeks after that. So boom, fast forward. I ended up talking to DJ because I had pulled some strings so we could work together because I really liked him. And he was like, I heard about your hair getting pulled out or whatever. He was like, man, that's why you gotta get these dreads like I got. I was like, nah, I don't want that. So he was like, can I see it? I was like, no, why do you want to see my hair? Mind you, I'm natural. She done pulled at my hair, so my hair looking crazy up under this wig. So he was like, let me see it. So I showed him. He was like, damn, that is bad. He was like, but you could grow it back or whatever. So, you know, I did some research, got like some Her Infinity. Her Infinity was real big. I got the whole line, the pills, the hair stuff, whatever. So my hair eventually grew back. Boom, boom, boom. I'm with my husband, but I still wear my weave and stuff. You know, my hair started growing back. It took a long time for it to grow back, but it eventually started growing back. And he was like, you tired of paying for your hair, and I'm tired of paying for it because it's expensive as hell. He was like, get some locks. Okay. So my sister did them the first time. I hated them. So I combed them out. At the time, my niece Doris had just got her locks. And she looked cute with them. You know, boom, her mama had did them, which was my sister. And then my niece Rayana had locks. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try this again. I let my brother try them. So I was like, I'm going to keep them. Kept my locks for 5 years. But my hair, from where like in the middle, my middle has always been thin. So I went to like a couple of people around the city. I probably been to everybody. If you do dreads in Knoxville, 9 times out of 10, I just sat in your chair because I wanted to go to different people to see what they was doing, you know, if they could help my hair grow. So one lady sold some of my locks in. Like every time they would fall out, she'd say, keep them, put them in a sock, bring them to me. Again, with, you know, black women with our hair, you know, they don't want to lose it, don't want nobody to get attached to it, you know, a bird to fly away with it, whatever they say. So I put them in a sock, I took them to her. She sewed them into the middle of my hair. But, y'all, I was working these jobs, I'm not gonna lie, I was so stressed out, like, my jobs were mentally draining. Like, everywhere I went, I felt like the older people was mean to me. It just, no matter how hard I worked, I was still too aggressive. I was still too this, I was still too that. So, boom. I had casually mentioned to my husband, my locks are keep falling out. I'm so stressed. I'm mentally stressed. I got a lot on me. I got these 2 kids. My work is just a lot. I want to cut my hair. He was like, cut it. I was like, man, I ain't gonna cut my hair. So this goes on for about a year, me just, you know, going back and forth with cutting my hair because it kept falling out. And then the lady who sold them in was like, your hair is thinning. It's just too thin and your locks are too heavy. So I'm like, damn, okay, I gotta do something. But I ain't cut my hair. That's how I thought. So, yeah. I ended up getting into some trouble at work because they said I was too aggressive, and I got into it with one of my coworkers. But we wasn't into it. That's just my tone. It's just how I talk. So boom, I'm stressed. I go to the doctor. I'm like, I need, my hair coming out. They checked me for PCOS to make sure I didn't have cysts on my ovaries. They did all this blood work. They was like, you're good. It was like, so we could give you some depression medicine, and you good to keep going on about your day. You could go to work. I'm like, I don't want no depression medicine. So I'm angry, and I'm just like, Lord, I need you to make a way for me. Like, I can't keep working for these people. I can't keep. I don't think I hear my kids. Okay, no. They did it again. Sorry. I was like, Lord, let it be your will. I was still stressed. I'm working every day. We still broke. I'm like, what is going on? Like, something gotta give. Y'all, I go to my daddy's house. My daddy, he has a lot of health problems, if you know my father. I go over his house. I'm trying to talk to him, whatever. We having a heart-to-heart. Long story short, I end up getting into it with a family member over my daddy's house about respect. I just felt like this person didn't respect me. They didn't respect my daddy. We end up getting into it. Their significant other end up jumping into family business, which you should never do, by the way. If family is feuding and you are on the outside, especially if you're not married, you should not jump in the family feud because you just shouldn't. So the girl said something to me, woo-de-woo, we get to fighting. Mind you, this is in November 2019, right before Thanksgiving. So you're supposed to come together with your family, but yet this particular family member, we end up drifting apart. You know what I'm saying? My kids love this particular family member. I love them, but I don't like them, so we don't have words. Anyways, I didn't think at 29 years old I would still be fighting, but I ended up getting into an altercation with this family member's significant other. And, we two big girls. She big like me. You know what I'm saying? We both big women. We in there fighting, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. The family member comes and instead of breaking us up, this family member pulls me by my hair. This family member had at least 9 of my locks in her hand. So I'm like, oh shit. Like at this moment, I'm just like, I'm disrespecting my father by fighting in his house. I'm disrespecting his wife by fighting in her house. And my hair is gone. Like the next day when I woke up, you know how the old men have like those stadiums? My hair was gone. I mean, gone. I'm like, what the hell? How am I going to go to work? And like literally I tried to put my hair up in a ponytail. So I had to it was gone. Like, I was like, what the hell? Like, oh my God. So I'm crying. Like, I cried for maybe a week. And my husband's like, what are you crying for? I was like, I don't have no hair. It's also another reason why I was crying for a week. So I go into work with this thing on my head. And I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm crying. My husband's like, what the hell are you crying for? It's just her. Let's go to the shop and get it cut. I fought the family member. And then, on like a Friday, I fought the family member and their spouse on like a Friday. So I had to go to work. No, I fought them on a Thursday. Had to go to work that Friday. And I just felt like people could see my hair. Like, clients coming in. I just felt like people could see my hair. So I just cried and cried. So that next Saturday rolled around. And my husband like, you have been crying way too long. He was like, Eva, it's just her. Let's go get a haircut. I'm like, no. First of all, this is Saturday night. Tomorrow's Sunday. Ain't no barbershops open tomorrow. And I'm not getting my haircut. Because I don't want to. I'm going to try to save it. He was like, you can't save it. He was like, I'll cut my hair with you. I was like, but you told me you would never cut your hair. He was like, but for you, I will. He was like, it's just her. And I'm going to show you that it's just her. So, y'all, Saturday morning, I woke up. Sunday morning, I woke up and I posted, is any barbershops open? Dre Day was like, my barbershop open, I'll be open. I'm like, you gonna be open on a Sunday? He was like, I'm cutting, woody woo. Go to his barbershop, and DJ started getting his haircut, and I got video of that, or whatever, of him getting his haircut. And so, when it's time for me, I tell our barber, who is Ray John, he works over at Dre Day's barbershop. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to get my haircut. Ray John like, you're not cutting your hair for real, are you? I'm like, yes, I am. I'm cutting my hair. Cut it off. I was like, there ain't nothing in there anyway. So, y'all, when he cut my hair, I was just, like, in my head just thinking, like, oh, my gosh. I think I said, oh, my gosh, maybe, like, 100 times. Like, I cannot believe I'm cutting my hair. And it's a lot of people in the shop at this time. Well, not a lot. I ain't going to say a lot. It's probably about 8 of us in the shop at the time. So as soon as Ray John get through cutting my hair, like, I don't even want to see it. I'm just like, I'm like, boo, is it a wig in the car? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, Dre, you got a hat or something? But everybody, I noticed, like, the talking stopped. Like, the whole barbershop, like, maybe just in my mind, but I feel like the whole barbershop just stopped. And they was looking at me. They was like, why you need a wig? Like, you look good. Like, that haircut, like, that's you. I'm like, they lying. Ray John like, you better not put no wig on top of this haircut, and I done worked hard on your hair. And when I seen myself in the mirror, he put a little side part. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know. I just felt like I could breathe again. So when I go to work on Monday, like, I got a new attitude. Like, I'm just like, I'm bald-headed. Like, I'm not hiding behind my hair. I'm not hiding behind my weave. I couldn't have my nails done anyways because I worked in a doctor's office. So I'm just like, I'm not hiding. Like, this is me. This is what I look like. I just have to be me and be free. I got fired that same damn day. Y'all, they fired me. I'm not going to say they fired me for my haircut, but I feel like it had something to do with it. I don't know. They said I was making too many mistakes, but I literally brought that office. And you can ask anybody in the office, any doctor in that office. I worked my ass off for this office. I mean, the person who left before me left paperwork stacked to the ceiling from where they didn't get records. I was getting records in at record numbers, literally. I turned that office around. I had nurses tell me, we never got records this fast. We never had this many records. Like, but some people just hate on you. And they appointed a person that I have more education over to be over me. And it's like when she became my supervisor, she was like, yeah, bitch, I got you now. And she fired my ass. I was still depressed, still crying. I'm bald-headed. Now I ain't got no job. How am I feed my kids? All this in my head, but I just prayed about it. My car I bought a lemon from Weichels off Magnolia, took all my money to put into this car so me and my husband could have 2 different cars. It's just so much stuff was going wrong. So much stuff was going wrong. I was like, you know what? I'm not about to start stress it. I'm not about to stress it. Here it is, because I got fired the Monday. The Monday before Thanksgiving is when they fired me. The Monday before Thanksgiving, because, yeah, I got into the fight in November around Thanksgiving. So the Monday before Thanksgiving, they fired me. So now I done had to cancel my Christmas event. If you know me and my husband, you know that we're Mr. and Mrs. Claus. So I had to cancel that event because I didn't know how to get any money. I was like, we don't have no money coming in. None. So, you know what? I started picking up people's kids at my son's school. I started going to my son's school more. I had to submerge myself into something. And I was doing this stuff for little or nothing, you know. Still broke, but I don't know. It's just like cutting my hair and doing this stuff. So my husband was like, well, what's something you really want to do? I said, I watch Be Love every day. I want to kind of do that. I didn't have no money to get no cameras. I got a little Android. Whoop-de-whoop. So, boom. Told me my car, I had a lemon. So, he was like, let's junk this car. Let's see how much money we could get on this car. Y'all, We put the car on pedal, which is like, I guess they're owned by Pull Apart or whatever. They told me I had a Saturn Vue, a 2007 Saturn Vue that I bought that was a lemon. They knew they took my money. I bought it for $2,400, and then I had to turn around like a month later, took it to Econo Lodge on Magnolia, put another $1,200 in it. So we already in debt from this car. I'm gonna tell you the truth, because I don't care. Everything I say is the truth. I got receipts. Put all this money into this car, and I drove it seriously maybe a month, 2 months. Because what Econo Lodge believe happened is the car was from Florida. They believed that it had flood damage. So it was fried. It was nothing you could do. Just keep putting money into it. So I'm stressed over that, stressed about losing my job, stressed about Christmas coming up. We don't have no money. We can't do our event. We can't be a blessing to our community. I feel like I let so many people down because the year before, in 2018, we had a big, beautiful Christmas celebration where we gave away free stuff with the help of our donors and our sponsors. So, whatever. Pull Apart or whatever, pedal through Pull Apart told us they could give me $125 for my car. $125. Y'all. I was just like, I give up. I'm broke. I done put all this money into this car. $125. DJ was like, Eva, let it go. Just let it go. Get the $125 and get something for you. I was like, no, I can't do that. I have these kids. I can't do that. So, long story short, I got the $125 from my car. Oh my gosh. And I just sit there and I just looked at it. And my husband was like, you always wanted to go to Storm and Crab and we ain't really had the funds to go. He was like, take that $125, let's go get some Storm and Crab. I'm like, do you know how stupid that sounds? To take the money I just got from a car that I'm still in debt from and go spend it on food? Like, that's stupid. But hell, we did it. So, boom, we go to Storm and Crab. I just take my little droid, you know, it's a little droid. Didn't know what I was doing. I just propped it up and I try to be funny and like act like B Love, but she just eat her crab meat and her shrimp and her stuff. And, you know, so my first video I did on my cell phone, people loved it. I posted it. I was like, man, I'm about to start me a YouTube page. Posted it on the YouTube channel. Put it on the Facebook. And people loved it. I got really, really good reviews from eating this Storm and Crab. So I was like, okay, you know, people get money off of YouTube and Instagram and stuff. So I told my husband, I was like, I had fun doing that. Yeah, I feel dumb because I took the little $125 from this car and spent it on food, but I feel good. And he was like, well, I think you should do it. I think you should do videos. If that's what you want to do, if that's going to make you happy, and if you're going to have a lighter load, not having to worry about finding a job right now during the holidays, I feel like you should do videos. Okay. But I can't use my phone because like different people was giving me pointers like, oh no, you should have had your phone this way. You need to get a better quality. So I called my daddy. I'm like, Dad, you know my birthday is February 15th, which is like a month away. I was like, can you please give me an early, it was like a month and a half. I was like, can you please give me like an early birthday present? I promise it won't be more than $200. He cashed at me $250 and said, happy birthday. So I bought this backdrop. I bought a vlogger's camera, a tripod stand, and a ring light. And that's how I started doing videos. And I got such good reviews on my videos to where I was like, okay, like people are really liking my videos, and it really helped me help other people. Like I'm talking to people. I'm not a therapist, but I do have my psychology degree, and I do have my not a sex expert, but you know I'm certified to talk about sex to teens, adults, or what have you. Anybody who want to listen, I can talk about it. I'm certified for that. And I also have my CNA, my gun license, I have my ABC license, I have, you know, I'm a licensed notary, I'm a licensed bail bondsman. I'm kind of like a Jill of all trades. Like I really like doing things and learning new things. And the videos for me took off. I'm not getting paid to do the videos, but I'm getting paid in other ways, you know, and I'm paying it forward. I have women that has donated shirts. I have women who's made shirts for me, who's donated stuff to the store that we're trying to do here. And I just want to be positive, and I just want to share my light with other people. I'm tired of dulling myself down. And I contribute that to me cutting my hair because, I don't know, it's just like a domino effect. And then the crazy thing is, I didn't know that my job had a 401k. I didn't know. I remember going to the class, but I didn't know I had saved up as much money. So right after Christmas, I got a fat ass check from my 401k. So I got to pay up a lot of stuff. And I paid off that debt that we were in. We paid it off with the 401k check. And then I had a healthcare savings plan I knew nothing about. I mean, I'm just sitting here giving these people my money out my check and not knowing. And it all came back. And then it just trickled down. We've been doing videos, and then the corona happened. So those same people who fired me are now getting less hours, but I can collect unemployment. So everything happens for a reason. You know, I'm not bitter. I'm not mad. I just want to tell people to live your life. Life is so short. You can be up here 1 minute and down here the next minute. In the Bible, it says the last will be first. And I feel like we were always the last. And we're coming. Our time is coming. I thank that job in that company for firing me. I thank those women for being bitter towards me. I thank them wholeheartedly down to my core. I love them. They would never be an enemy of mine. Because what they did for me, they gave me a peace of mind by firing me. This year for Christmas, we're doing it big. I hope we get help, but if we don't, we're still going to do it big for my community because I believe in my community. No matter what nobody say about our community, I believe in us. This quarantine has shown me that there's a hustler in all of us. When you're down to your last, you're going to hustle. When you're down to your last, you're going to make a way for you and your kids, you and your family, period. Even if it's just you with no kids, you're going to make a way. And that's what this quarantine has shown me. I'm going to get into these colors because, baby, I could go all day. See what this look like. Because I thank them. I was stressed then, but you got to know now, I hope I never have to go back and work for anybody. My husband is so supportive. I love him. We're not perfect, but we got love. We got understanding. We got a partnership. You see what I'm saying? And that's all that matters. A little snippet on my ring, and I'm going to get out of here by the time I get done with this color, I'll be done, is when my husband proposed to me, he proposed to me with my ring was like less than $150 from Walmart. I did not care. I'm going to have to find that picture of my son and post it when he was a baby of my ring. I didn't care because he loved me. And plus, I didn't know how much rings were supposed to cost. I didn't never think I was going to get married. I didn't ever think nobody was going to love me. So anything he gave me, I loved. You know what I'm saying? Then when we got married, I ordered us some little $60 rings off Amazon. But my husband had told me, our 5-year wedding anniversary, we're going to make it to 5 years. I'll get you a ring. He was like, let's just get us some money up under our belt. And the way things have just been trickling down and rolling around for us to where we can finally be financially stable, he splurged on my ring. He splurged on it. Right before our 5th-year wedding anniversary, right before Mother's Day. This is my Mother's Day gift. This is my 5th-year wedding anniversary gift. And I'm forever grateful. You know, it ain't no $1 million ring, but it's mine. We don't owe no payments on it. My husband is considered a hero. He works at Kroger's. He get hero pay. That extra money he put towards the ring. Yeah, now I did try the ring on. I knew I was getting a ring, but he actually paid for it. No loans. It was on their way. But that's about it. Let me see how this look. My kids gonna be like, what on earth? Why did you do that? But yeah, that's just a little bit of my story. I got a little long-winded, but I love y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and we're going to have more mukbangs coming soon. Thanks to all my newcomers. I just told you a little bit about my life, honey. Keep coming back, keep watching, keep supporting one another, no matter what color, size, whatever, what gender, whatever. We gotta love each other, and we gotta help each other out. Feed your brother. Thank you for coming to break bread with me. Y'all have a blessed day. One.
Open up, you OPN. Bitch, you want baby, yeah, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN.